cr101radio.com, podcasts, and more.
10. Blindness by choice. A friend wrote this week about the renomination of the local assemblyman. This assemblyman has been 3 times arrested for drunk driving and is currently on 1 year's probation with his driver's licence revoked. In spite of this, he is heavily favoured to win in the general election. I had to reply that this didn't surprise me. As I travel across the country, I'm often surprised at the tolerance of voters for offences which make the assemblyman's seem mild by comparison. At the same time, I must admit that it should not surprise me. I see what people tolerate in their children without being disturbed, and what they demand that you tolerate in them, and the picture is fairly clear. I suspect that, in spite of their sins, our legislators as a whole are of better character than the people, but not too much better. When men themselves have evil moral standards, the standards they set for their wives, children, and legislators will hardly be good ones. There will be, despite differences, a basic unity of evil faith between them. The prophet Isaiah points this out in declaring God's coming judgment. There were many then who were ready to blame workers or masters, moneylenders or deadbeats, one class or another, for the problems of the day. Isaiah, however, declares, "And it shall be, as with the people, so with the priests, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him." Isaiah 24:2. It's not popular today to say that the improvident borrower is as much a sinner as the money shark. We want to limit sin to the top man, but God sees it wherever it is. Our problem thus, as my friend rightly saw, is with the people as a whole. The assemblyman's renomination, she wrote, is evidence of something deeply wrong in the people, an absence of biblical faith and guidelines. Proverbs 29:18 declares, "Where there is no vision, the people perish, or run wild, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he." The word vision here refers to the ministry of the Word of God, the teaching of God's grace and law. For lack of it, people run wild or perish. Where there is faith and obedience, there we have also a happy or blessed estate. Our foremost need is for the faithful teaching of the Word of God, which is man's surest vision. Today, however, men prefer blindness to vision.